In this upcoming 2020 NBA draft, which would take place later than usual in October, there are a lot of bright prospects and potential future superstars. But out of all of them, who are the current top 5 prospects entering this draft, and what do they bring to the NBA? What's giddy YouTube? It's ya boy, AC3, back of a banger for y'all. Today I got a special video for you guys, and I'm going to talk about the best players entering the draft. So before we start, I just want to say that the NBA draft order is still undetermined, so I'll be mainly talking about the prospects' abilities and will try to predict which team will draft them. And also, the list is not in any particular order, so it doesn't matter if I talk about one player first over another. Without further interruptions, let's get straight into the video. Let's get it! Up first, we have LaMelo Ball. I'm sure everyone has already heard of his name before and knows who he is, but a lot of people still think of LaMelo as the short kid from Chino Hills who cherry picks a lot and launches extremely deep 3-point shots. Nowadays, LaMelo has grown and matured significantly since his Chino Hill days and has been playing phenomenally in the Australian Professional Basketball League. LaMelo Ball is now a 6'7" guard who is completely dominant on the court and has an insane court vision, similar to his brother Lonzo, which attracts a lot of attention from the NBA teams. LaMelo is also a great scorer on the court and can shoot the 3-ball, drive and dunk, and overall has a high basketball IQ. I believe LaMelo has one of the highest potential out of the top prospects and could very well surpass his brother Lonzo. The only weaknesses about LaMelo is his strength, since he is still very lanky and skinny, his work ethic, since LaMelo is known to be very lazy on and off the court, and potentially his shooting form, since LaMelo is known to shoot with chicken wing arms, which some teams might not like and try to rebuild his jump shot completely, like they did to Lonzo's jumper. But in my opinion, if LaMelo's jump shot works, then teams should not be forcing him to change it. So LaMelo is projected to be one of the top 5 picks, and I can see a team like the Knicks picking him up for sure, since the Knicks want someone with high potential for the future. Up next, we have James Wiseman, who is from the University of Memphis. Wiseman is a 7'1" center that is extremely solid on the court and is also known to be very athletic. He's an extremely big frame, huge wingspan, which is 7'6", has a 9'6" standing reach, and is known to be an efficient scorer, which was showcased in the limited games he had at Memphis University. Although Wiseman only played 69 minutes in Memphis before getting suspended, Wiseman averaged 19.7 points per game, 10.7 rebounds on 76.9% field goal percentage, which was already enough to show that he was destined to be a top 5 pick. Wiseman is a very solid center overall, but is known to have a lack of muscle and isn't very strong since he struggled against stronger centers in the past, cannot shoot the mid-range and 3-ball that well, and is mainly only an inside center, but the NBA is slowly transforming into a state where big men can shoot, so he might be outdated. Wiseman, though, will most likely be drafted by the Warriors, since the Warriors are in a huge need of a center and can make another championship run with his help. Afterwards, we of course have Anthony Edwards. Edwards is most likely going to be drafted top 3, depending on which team it is, but could potentially be a superstar in the league. Edwards is a 6'4" guard from Georgia and is known for his insane athleticism, and is very strong and well built, unlike the previous 2 prospects. Edwards can shoot the ball well and is just an overall natural scorer, and probably the best scorer in this draft. Edwards also knows how to use his body well, and can bully smaller guards when matched with them, and can finish very well at the rim. The only weakness he has is his free throw percentage, which is only 58% in college, and has to reduce his turnovers in game, but is overall the most NBA ready out of all the prospects. Edwards would probably be chosen by a team such as the Cavs, Wolves, or Pistons, since they would love to add him as a piece to their rebuilds. And next, of course, I have to include Obi Toppin on the list of top prospects. Toppin is a 6'9" power forward with a crazy 7'2" wingspan from the University of Dayton, and is most likely the most bust-proof player in the 2020 draft. Toppin was a huge underdog beforehand, and went from being not known very well to a 5-star recruit due to his draft stock skyrocketing. He is now projected to be a very high pick, and is known to be extremely explosive. Toppin is most dangerous in the pick and roll, and is sure to dunk the ball after rolling, which was very effective in college. Toppin can also pop up to the 3-point line, where he shot 39% from the line in college, and overall has a very versatile offensive game with a natural feel for it. Toppin doesn't have many weaknesses, but the biggest concern for him is his ceiling, since he is already 22 years old, which is considered old. Toppin will most likely be drafted by a team in need of a forward or a team that wants to play it safe, since he has a very low bust potential and can make an instant impact for teams such as the Wolves or Cavs. Finally, for the last player on here, I have an international player here from Israel, which has had numerous comparisons to Luka Doncic and known as Deni Avdija. Avdija is a very special player where he stands at 6'9" and plays the forward position, but has the skills of a point guard. He can handle the ball very well and is just as creative as a point guard at such a tall height. Avdija also has a very aggressive playstyle and always in attack mode whenever he goes onto the court, and brings toughness and competitiveness to a team. For Avdija's weakness though, the biggest problem with him is his jump shot, since it tends to be very inconsistent in games and isn't able to hit a shot sometimes. But this isn't too big of a problem, since Avdija can develop his shot with the help of professional shooting coaches of the team he is drafted on, which are most likely the ones I talked about for Anthony Edwards. But what do you think? Do you agree with what I said, that these were the top and upcoming prospects, or did I miss any? Let me know in the comment section below about your thoughts of the 2020 draft, and be sure to subscribe and like the video for more content. Sorry for the late upload this week, I was very busy, but until next time, AC3 out!